Hello again, I'm Luke McFarland, CEO and Business Strategist for Matrix Intelligence. Today I want to talk to you about why programs redline. Over the 20 plus years that I've been doing business and my teams have been engaging with multiple vendors and customers, we found that when we talk with program directors and portfolio directors and project directors, the greatest cry they have, and delivery managers is the greatest cry they have, is that programs keep redlining. And today I want to touch on three things that are important amongst many others that could cause a program to redline. And number one is the communication plan. It is so important to have the right communication plan in place for your program. Your plan must have a good strategy when it comes to communication. Communication helps stop any breaches in how the program is going to be delivered. It also keeps your stakeholder, your vendor and supplier, and your end user well informed through the entire process of the program or the project that you're working on. The second thing you need to look at is your budget. Many times we found with multi-million dollar programs is that the budget hasn't been constructed correctly, and as a result there's an overrun. There's a financial bleed that is taking place. When you look at a program, it's important to construct the budget for the program concisely, knowing what your resource management plan is all about, knowing what your procurement is all about, and knowing what your time frame is all about will form your budget. When you have your budget planned out correctly, you stop overspend. When you stop overspend, you bring a smile to your customer and your stakeholders' face. So today, when you go into doing a program, consider these things: a communication plan and a budget. The third thing I want to talk to you about is a resource management plan. I do not know how many times I've walked into great multinationals and seen that they do not have a resource management plan. And when it comes to resources, they've been handling it on the fly, choosing resources as and when they need it, choosing resources as and when the demand pops up. But a resource management plan is strategic. When you have a resource management plan, you design that plan from the onstart of your program or your project. By knowing what type of resource you want, you're able to go to market correctly and procure that particular resource. By knowing what resource you want, you're able to design your documents and your architectures accordingly with those resources. A resource management plan stops, again, leading back to budget, financial bleed. Resource management plans are critical to your program. So I want to encourage you, the next time when you do a program, maybe look at these three areas and ensure that you've got it. The fourth thing I want to talk to you about is change management. Whether you're working in an infrastructure-based environment or whether you're working in an application-based environment, change management is so important. Knowing when you can make changes to your live environments, when you can implement things in your BAU, is critical to ensuring your program as a whole gets delivered on time. Now, I speak about these things based on experience from what our teams from Matrix Intelligence do. Our PMO services are so concise with what they do that when we come into your organization, we make sure we cover these 3, 4, and even some of the other things that make a project redline. The last thing any program director or project delivery or portfolio manager or director wants is a program that is redlining. So today I want to encourage you, when it comes to programs, give us a call at Matrix Intelligence and we'll come in and do what we do best, as our slogan says. We'll turn your business objectives into financial benefits, because we believe in the collaboration of working with our client and ourselves, not to cause financial bleeds, but to deliver a program so succinct and so well that your stakeholders will have a tea party celebrating it. So today I want to thank you so much for listening to what I have to say about why programs redline. In the other videos that will be coming up on YouTube, feel free to touch on them and you'll see the different aspects that we'll be covering. Until next time, thank you again, and bye-bye for now.